Welcome to another Noob versus Pro, where I'm the noob and she's the pro. And today we are going to have a love letter to our dogs by trying to build our own dogs in Minecraft.
Build your dog. Nothing else.
That seems simple enough. Mac, tell me about your dog. Wait, what do you dog? What's it look like?
My dog's name is Ripley. He's
Oh,
black with a couple white spots.
yeah.
So this is gonna be really easy for me. I know you have a complicated dog, so
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I have a white. It's kind of zebra-esque, where I'm not sure if it's a white dog with black stripes or black dog with white stripes. But there's a lot going on with my pup, and I really need to use all 30 minutes. Speaking of which, we got 30 minutes to build this thing. Let's get things going. 3, 2, 1, go!
Bye.
Okay, so picture dog right there. That's Bento. He is coming up on 4 years old. He's a very good boy, and today I'm gonna try to build him as best as I can. Now, this is not from memory because you can see that there's a lot of detail, especially on the face of the pup. I think it would be more helpful if I had just a reference ready to go at all times. Mac also has that opportunity as well. We're gonna do our best. We're gonna make this happen. He's adorable, and I love him very much, and so I'm gonna try not to disappoint him. Now, in order to build the dog and to have enough detail with the dog, I need to make the dog sufficiently large. I'll go for the calcite for the feet, and we'll move up from there. We also need to determine how big this boy is going to be. So he doesn't have really that big a paws, so maybe I'll go with like 2 wide for each of these. Yeah, I think that'll work right there. Let's try that and kind of see where that plays. This, and then just build this up a little bit. I think these are tall enough legs, perhaps, to get him started here. He will be standing on his 4s. How did you know?
Because I started making mine too big, and I was like, uh-oh.
I always make my stuff too big. Yes, absolutely, I'm making it too big, and I just realized I'm also making a very wide dog, so I need to bring this back a little bit.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay, so I think that's enough space for dog that it won't necessarily cause too much problems for me. So there's the start of dog. I mean, those feet are actually pretty adorable. I'm not gonna lie, I actually am pretty happy with how those feet turned out. They look pretty cute, but obviously there's still a lot of dog to be had. Now, one thing to know about Bento, he has a what's called a docked tail, which is a very standard tail for a mini Australian Shepherd, which is the breed of which Bento is. It's pretty adorable. It's just a little nub, and so I just had to create a little bit of a nub there, and then that'll be enough of the tail there. Now I just gotta fill in the rest of the body and also the face and all other details that make Bento Bento. I just need to build it high enough so that we got a little bit of space, but then I also need to build it low enough so I can still put the head on this dog. He's not that big of a dog, so I do have to chop that down just, I think, a little bit. I think that's enough dog there, that it should be a good frame for this. So let me go ahead and build that frame up, and done. Okay, so we got all that. We got a tail on the boy, although now that everything's kind of shifted up, I should probably, work on the tail a little bit differently there. Let's build some columns here. So we have frame dog here, wire frame dog. If your dog is looking like this, take them to a vet. They're in trouble. Okay, I think that's actually pretty cute. I'm pretty happy with how that looks right now, but now we need to, of course, build the head. We need to make sure that we have a doggy head on our doggy dog. Do I do that? And then do I build like the head up here then? And of course have it stick out, because that's what's going on with the head. A little bit higher, I think, because I want the ears up here, obviously. And then maybe like this and like this. Might be too far. Here, this. I'm just trying to kind of more visualize where the nose is gonna end up when it's all said and done. I'm not really trying to get like the actual full face yet here. And then like the nose will be like right here. Okay, you know what? That's looking dog-esque. I'm pretty happy with how sort of dog that looks. I'm happy with progress on dog. Okay, and then that means we gotta build up some of the nose here, and then build up the nose around it. Yeah, that maybe. He has a pretty adorable nose, not gonna lie. But I'm a little bit biased. I can also admit to that. See if we can like build the mouth here and give ourselves a little bit of space to work with the mouth, because we won't build the mouth immediately out here, because that's not how dogs work. But like this. And then like that kind of adds a new element that I have not really developed yet, which is this idea of like half blocks. That's not something I typically do because I don't trust myself. Yeah, that looks pretty good. I like that. It's a shame that I'm running out of time because this is gonna be the best dog mouth I've ever built in my life. So I'll do that. I'll just do this, and that'll be the mouth there. Oh, look at that. That's actually pretty good. And we'll stick the tongue out a little bit, and we'll put the tongue in here, of course. There. Oh! Oh, it's adorable. I love it. Okay. All right. That's a pretty good start. I'm feeling pretty happy about that. Look at me adding detail, which is fantastic because we got 15 minutes left, Mac. 15 minutes. Okay. Are they going to use smooth basalt for at least one of his ears? I think that works pretty well. It's definitely not perfect. Like, the issue here is that the level of detail that it would be required to make actual bento would be more than I could possibly manage with the time that we have or materials that we have, or just the extent to which Minecraft could handle such things. But that's okay. And then we should probably fill in the face here because it looks a little spooky that he doesn't have anything in the center of his face. Maybe like a couple of bits of basalt along here. Yeah, that's a bento. If I ever did see one, that is indeed a bento. Okay, that's pretty good. I like that. Let's go ahead and fill in the rest of the dog, and then we'll resort to detail. Okay, let's fill in this dog. By the way, friends, if as we're building my pup here, it should mention that, did you know I got some merchandise? I got shirts and things that I sell over on my Design by Human store. You can check that out at the link in the description there. You can buy a bento shirt. Did you know? Yeah, take a look at that thing right there. Isn't that adorable? Look at that boy. He's looking at a bento box because that's his name, and he's like, huh, that's strange. Why am I named after lunch? And I'm like, I don't know. It's a cute name, and we like you a lot. But hey, go check out that shirt. designbyhumans.com/shadow temple. It's on the screen. Just go click on that. All right, back to building. Just gonna fill in the front here. I'm not gonna worry about the interior of the boy very much here, because like, who cares, right? Like, this is a dog, right? I think we can all agree that I actually did indeed build an A-OK dog. I want to see how this looks here, just for funsies. Yeah, it's fine. But I have not yet built my dog yet, so I think I gotta focus on getting a little bit more of that dog energy going. I also need to build the dock tail, and done. It's amazing when your dog doesn't have a tail, how easy it is to make a tail. Okay, I also think I need to add a little bit more definition to the back of the head here. It looks a little bit weird just being like completely flat on the back side. So I'm gonna fix that real quick. Just kind of build him an actual neck here as best as I can. Let's go ahead and add some extra detail. So for example, Bento has around his like middle section here, just this really big splotch of black. So I'm gonna just kind of carve out a little bit here, and I'm just gonna fill it in with just some coal. That's for sure bento right there in terms of having that at the very least. I also don't want it to look too, blocky here, but we should make sure that it has some sort of kind of strange shapeness to it. And it goes pretty much all the way down his side here too, so I'm just gonna kind of work this all the way around. Again, I'm trying to build bento, not just generic dog. Mac, just letting you know we got 5 minutes left. 5 minutes.
5 minutes? When did 5 minutes? Shadow, you should have gave me like a 10-minute or like some other warning, like a home dog would.
Probably, yeah. I actually do agree with that. My bad.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah, that's on me. Sorry.
Wow. Okay. Bye, I guess.
Bye. 5 minutes. Okay. I got some spots on here and there. He does have a little bit of black on the his back of his neck there. I'll add a little bit of that going on. He has a little bit on the top of his head. I'm gonna add some of that there. Maybe a little bit of smooth basalt here and there to kind of just give some flex as well while I can. Yeah, I think that actually adds a lot if I just kind of fleck it a little bit here and there. Of course, there is a situation, and this happens anytime I do any sort of art in my life, and that is be careful on how much you fuss. You know what I mean by that? Where like you're messing with something and you kind of have a good idea and the basic concept works just fine, and then you start adding detail where it might be unnecessary to add detail, and that's where you get yourself into trouble. You know what I mean? I worry that if I futz with it too much, I'm going to cause problems for myself. But you know what? I'm already committed. And there's just not a lot you can do once you start punching holes in your dog. Okay, so Bento does have a little bit of brown coloration on some of his legs. I'm trying to remember where exactly. And now I feel like with 4 minutes left, maybe I stop futzing. But some of the detail doesn't look very good. I'm gonna add a little bit more. Just gonna add some detail here as best I can. We don't have to focus on the other side too much because you know what? It's too close to the wall, so the camera won't see it. But yeah, this is looking more like. So I have a blue Merle mini Aussie, and this is getting to be kind of blue Merly. I appreciated it. Bento's color patterns are just kind of chaos, so that's what I'm trying to kind of just embrace, is just a little bit of chaotic energy with where I put these blocks. I think we have ourselves a symmetrical boy. Okay, 3, 2, and 1, and that's done. No more futz.
Okay, no more futzing.
All right.
Whew. Okay. Hey, Shadow.
Hi, how's it going?
Good. How's it going with you?
Pretty good. Pretty happy with it.
All right. Well, I'm excited to see it in 3, 2.
Yeah,
1.
welcome to Bento! Look at this boy. He's got a face, which I'm pretty. I'm actually. This might be the most intricate face I've ever built on anything.
Oh, you even did like a little belly guy.
Yep, just got a little belly guy. There's not a whole lot going on, but I tried to get a lot of like patterning on there because as a Blue Merle Aussie Shepherd, Bento is got a lot of color to him.
Yeah,
and so
I see the color. I like that you went with what is this, diorite?
Yeah, diorite. I calcite and diorite a little bit mixed in there too, just to kind of get that sort of overall texture going.
Sure.
Yeah, did my best to really kind of fill that in and see where it would go. And I'm pretty happy with this one. I think I actually did a pretty good, okay job. All right, let's go take a look at yours, man. All right, let's see Ripley.
Ripley, here he is. I have an all black dog. And so
it's really cute. I like the tongue.
Ears. And then
yeah, with big old ears.
Thingy.
Oh, that's a nice little detail with a little bit of fencing. Oh, that's very cute. And we got the white spot there. And little toe beans going on there, too. I appreciate those. And nice tail. Hey, wait, do you have an entrance into your dog?
Maybe.
What do you got going on here? Let's take a look. Oh, look at you building secret. Wow. Okay. You're doing secret-based stuff. Whoa.
My dog. So
oh, they even got a little bit of area up here.
I figured since I have an all-black dog and he's not very complicated, that I should build a secret base inside of him.
Yeah, it works out pretty well. I gotta say though, building with this is black concrete, I assume. At least with the amount of brightness on my monitor right now, it kind of just looks like we're sitting in a void right here.
Okay.
In which case, hey, not gone unnoticed. Bonus points for that for sure. All right, well, I'm pretty happy with both our builds. I think we both did an excellent job this time, paying tribute to pups and also to you building a nice home for yourself inside your dog.
Of course. I mean, I give my dog a home, so I figured it's time for my dog
to
give me a home.
It's time for him to pony up. I get it. Yeah, absolutely. All right. Well, as always, friends, if you liked what you've seen here, be sure to let us know in the comments who you think built the best dog.
Yeah.
And also whose dog is cuter, just in general. Just saying. But yeah, otherwise, be sure to let us know what you thought, who did the best. And, of course, let us know if you have any new ideas on what we should build next. See you guys. Bye!